Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Cancer. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for the first week of August 2023. But do understand that energy is timeless, so anytime that you're seeing this, if the message resonates, if the energy vibes with you, then there's messages that are meant for you. Don't try to force anything or make it fit, but do understand that energy can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reverse. So we could be talking about the other person. But that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them, so it's just a matter of balance. So I'm getting a call right now. Interesting, on a Sunday. That said, Cancer, we have a lot of ground to cover this week because it is the beginning of the month of August. We have 2 full moons this month. I was going to say year. So on August 1st, we have the Sturgeon full moon, and then on August 31st, we have the blue moon. You know how they always say once in a blue moon? So we have 2 full moons this month. And it's like, you know, crazy energy going in, crazy energy going out. So let's see what that looks like for you. Now, I did a spread at the end of the year last year called the 13 Moons of 2023, and you can go back and look at that video, and it's timestamped, so you can, you know, skip up to where the August Sturgeon moon is. But I had pulled 3 different cards for this moon, so it'll give us like the theme of the month going in. And the first card that I pulled was Scenic Jasper. It means change of scenery, and so it's all about exploring new horizons, travel, trying something new. Then also the King of Coins, which also represents sweetgrass, and that talks about sharing the sweetness of life, community, faith, inspiring prosperity, sharing, gratitude, being grounded, abundant, and steady type of energy, right? And the King of Coins, you know, he takes care of everybody around him. He's usually very generous and works very, very hard. He can be materialistic and greedy if he's in reverse. You know, so take it as it resonates. Depends on where you're at in life, right? And then I also pulled the card number 23, Romance. Romance is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. So the number 23, something significant could be happening on the 23rd. Somebody could be 23 years old. It could be somebody's birthday, but also 2 + 3 = 5, and that means change of direction. So there could be some kind of change in direction in a romance or a relationship. Take it as it resonates. Now, full moons, they provide clarity and insight, lots of energy with the brightest power. Great time to cast spells, not necessarily love spells. I don't personally believe in that, or, you know, any activities that make you feel alive and powerful. You can make moon water, charge your crystals, swim under the moonlight. Great time to do that in the middle of the summer here. And then also using sage, candle magic, scrying, and divination to release and let go of, you know, what no longer serves you. Also, sandalwood is a really great incense, and it's very powerful to use during the full moon for it's like to steady and attune your energy, so it's to ground your energy even further. Okay, well, that's our card then. I like this for you, Cancer. So the card that fell out, loving is its own reward. So the very act of loving is the benefit of the risk. We all want to be loved back. We all want to be supported. But when you grow up, you see that it has nothing to do with how the person who receives your love reacts, and all about you just being willing to open your heart in this dangerous world. Be a gangster and love the freak out of someone today. Expect nothing in return. So this, like, it's talking about doing the right thing. Even if you know that you're not going to get the maybe the reaction that you want to get back in light of love, right? It's saying to still make the act, because loving is its own reward. It's like good karma. You know, when you know that you're doing the right thing, that type of energy will come back to you, whether it's from that person or from that situation, or it comes back in a different form or a different way. But loving is its own reward, and boy, that is just so true. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together, getting it ready, was Thanks for Asking by Five Finger Death Punch. One of my favorite bands. Love them. And I wasn't writing down lyrics this week because we have so much other stuff to cover. But I did write down one line that stuck out to me. I'd rather face the wrath of angels instead of face the devil in the mirror. So I feel like, and it kind of goes along with that message with the loving is its own reward. I feel like Cancer, maybe some of you know that, there was a devilish move that was made, whether it was by you or the other person. I feel like this is you. Maybe you haven't been the most upstanding citizen. Maybe you haven't been the nicest person to somebody. Maybe you were, I don't know, sticking up for the wrong team. I don't know, right? But it's like you would rather take the punishment, face the punishment, than face the devil in the mirror. And that's to make a change for yourself. And why I say it kind of correlates with this card is loving is its own reward. It's like you know that in order to do better, you just have to do the right thing, right? Sometimes showing love to somebody else is kind of like, in doing the right thing, right? But it's like taking the easy way out. That's what I'm feeling. Because it's not necessarily changing you, it's just trying to appease or make better the situation that you're in. So think about that. It's like, yeah, you can still, do the things, show the love, right? Try to make a situation better, but nothing is really going to change if you don't change it first from within. Okay? That's I think the message that I'm trying to get across to you. So, what do we have for Cancer? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity, please. Let's get 3 cards. We're doing current situation, action, and outcome. There will be an extended to this. The extendeds currently are only $7.77, and you get the entire month of August and the extendeds for that price. I have 2 platforms. It doesn't matter which one that you go to. It just depends on what community that you want to be part of. But I have those links in the description below. Also, if you'd like to dive down deeper into a personal reading, I have my personals open right now. You just have to reach out to me via email, and I will get back to you as soon as possible and schedule that with you. All of my information is in the contact information in the description below this video. And also, while we're at it, make sure that you hit subscribe. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Okay, energy going into this is the 7 of Staffs, 7 of Wands. So this talks about, wands are Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, fire sign energy. But this is talking about putting up your boundaries, your defenses, trying to align your chakras, align yourself. It's sticking up for your morals, beliefs, ethics. Sassy. My spirit said, if you have any. Whoa. Okay. I don't know where that came from. Spicy. So, this is either you or somebody else is putting up their boundaries, putting up their guards, sticking up for their morals, ethics, beliefs. Take it as it resonates. I feel like somebody's been on guard or will be on guard. It could be you or the other person. So let's get into this. What do we have for Cancer, please, for current situation? First week of August. Cancer, please, first week of August. Okay. We have the High Priestess. Now, you're either dealing with the High Priestess or this is all about you using your intuition. Now, the High Priestess, she's the tarot card reader of the deck, or of the zodiac, she's very intuitive. She knows all, sees all. It's like she can almost read minds, right? You could be watching tarot card readings, such as this one. I mean, that's what it's all about, literally. Or, even doing your own readings. But it's about using your intuition, not going at the word of anybody else around you, trusting your intuitive knowledge within, trusting yourself, your own ability. That's the current situation. That's what it's like, that's what Spirit's saying, like, you should be doing. And I say should because now let's get the action. What's the action that needs to be taken this week? For Cancer, please. Action that needs to be taken for Cancer. Action, please, for Cancer. Thank you. The Moon. Secrets. Okay, what's interesting is the way this card fell out towards me, it fell out sideways. And so it could be in reverse or upright, but I feel like secrets need to be spilled. Like truth needs to be told, basically, is what I'm hearing. Somebody needs to, if it's a matter of admitting their faults, somebody needs to come clean. If it's, otherwise, if you don't, I feel like those secrets will be coming out anyway. If that was read in reverse. So one way or the other, secrets need to come out. Because that's what the Moon talks about is, keeping secrets, holding secrets back, not letting people know about things. Truth needs to be told. And what's interesting, look at how this High Priestess is looking at the Moon. This is like the, bish, I already know. Like, look at her face. Just look at it. She's like, look, I already know the truth. You don't need to tell me a second time. She's waiting. She is expecting for this truth to come out, for these secrets, because she already knows them. She already knows them. So what's the action or the outcome? What's the outcome for Cancer, please? What's the outcome for Cancer, please? The Five of Cups. With Strength underneath the deck. So, so the Five of Cups energy is, for me, it's my crying over spilled milk card, right? So I feel like there was a situation in the past in which, mistakes were made. I'm hearing mistakes were made, right? And those are the Three of Cups, the 3 cups that have been spilled. That's the celebration of the past. It's no longer boo-hoo. You can't live in the past. You're not able to take back anything that you did or said. It's already been done. The damage has been done. What you don't see, though, ahead of you still is 2 more cups that are still upright, still full. And that's what Spirit is saying, like, you need to focus on is the 2 cups that are still standing up. Not what you have lost in the past, but what is still standing in the future. Please don't do this to me now. No. Go. Lay down. I just took him out. He just got a snack. He does this to me every single time in all my readings. Now he's huffing at me and walking away. Anyway, so I feel like whether it's you finding out these secrets, I feel like you already know them if this is you, if the High Priestess is you. Intuitively, I feel like you already know what needs to be said. And if you're the one, like letting the truth be known, I feel like you intuitively know what needs to happen. You intuitively may even know that it's not going to be the outcome that you potentially, want it to be. For some of you. For others of you, it might, 2 of Cups is still a relationship, but it may not be like exactly what you want it to be. Take it as it resonates. Underneath the deck, though, we've got strength. This is Spirit, saying that you'll need strength to get through. It also could mean that you're dealing with, or there's some type of like a Leo in the situation, or somebody that has Leo in their chart. It could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, fire sign energy, but this is generally Leo. That or Spirit is calling for strength in a situation, strength to get through a situation. You're asking for strength. Now, I am going to clarify these further when we go into the bonus extended reading, so make sure that you follow me over there, because we will clarify who is this High Priestess, what is the action that needs to be taken with the Moon energy and, uncovering these secrets, and then also the outcome with this Five of Cups energy. But now let's pull a Queen of the Moon Oracle for Cancer, please, and get some more Get some more clarity around this message. Cancer, please. Okay, underneath the deck we've got number 37, fruition, harvest moon. Now the harvest moon takes place in the fall, around September, October time frame. So I feel like this situation could be coming to fruition at a point around the September, October time frame. Somebody could be 37 years old, or it could be like a lucky number or something like that, but also 3 plus 7 equals 10. 10s are endings, but they're also beginnings. So, and endings aren't necessarily bad. It could be like putting something to rest, putting something in the past, and then starting a new cycle, right? And I feel like that's going to happen around the harvest moon time when things start to come to fruition. Top of the deck, number 29, wolf moon, hunger. I want to say that's in winter. Something could have happened around that time, or, could be also coming upon that time. I feel like more like this is already past, but it's a hunger for something. 2 plus 9 is 11. 11s are about twin flame energy, divine partnership, unity, collaboration. You know what? I'm gonna read what that one is, because I haven't had that in a while. Number 29. Oh, look, the harvest moon. Garnet. So, oh, okay. Oh, this is a really great message. All right, so 29, the wolf moon. Something around the 29th could be happening this month. So hunger, feed the good and hope within you. There will always be a lean part of the cycle. Prosperity will come. Do not let your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. I recognize all that I hunger for. So an old and wise Cherokee of the First Nations of the U.S., an old and wise Cherokee of the First Nations of the U.S., is speaking to his grandson about life. The young boy asks his grandfather, "It is said, grandfather, that everyone who has 2 wolves within them, the first wolf gives darkness, despair, and hate and jealousy and sorrow. The second wolf gives light and hope and helpfulness and kindness. Yet, grandfather, I feel them fighting within me. What can I do?" "My small son, these 2 wolves will always fight, and they will always fight within each person. You are no different," said the grandfather. "But," said the boy, "grandfather, which wolf will win?" And the grandfather answers, "Whichever wolf that you feed." So this is talking about, being careful what you nourish within yourself. If you've got a lot of hateful, negative energies, entities, people, situations around you, and you feed into that, that's what's going to happen in your life. But if you surround yourself with positivity, with affirmations, with people that look at the brighter side of life, the bigger picture, that is what you're going to have more of in your life as well, because that's what you're feeding into. So what is it that you actually hunger for? And I feel like once you make that decision right now, that's going to come into fruition for you by the time of the harvest moon. Bet. So what do we have for the Black Moon Astrology Oracle? We're already at 19 minutes. I wanted this one to go a little faster because we still have the extended. Cancer, please. Okay, underneath the deck, number 35, 11th house, friends. We'll look into this in just a second. I feel like this has to do with your friends, the people that you surround yourself with. Are they there for your highest good, or are they there to take advantage of you? Very short and simple. What kind of people are you surrounding yourself with? Cancer. And then number 52, void of course moon, missing. Ooh. Let's look into this. 5 plus 2 equals 7 again, so it's that 7, that defense, putting up a defense. Maybe some of you need to put up a defense Maybe some of you have to put up boundaries around yourself and the people that you're dealing with, like your friends. That could be the message. And then 3 plus 5 is 8. 8s are about mastering things, mastering boundaries, mastering defensive, but also mastering your work and what you do. All right, 11th house. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. Anonymous. So, that's my dog. The 11th house is all about associations and how we connect to others. It's the house of group of alliances, ideals, and our aspirations in a public or social arena. 1 second. Okay. The 11th house has much to do with our destiny, what we decide to give before we leave this earth, our soul's purpose. So this card says that we're not in this world alone, and it is time to aim higher and go among the broader society to work with others or share energies, as it's not a good time to work on your own. Okay? So, the focus is on friends, what groups you belong to, and who you associate with. To achieve your objectives, pooling your resources with those of others may be necessary. There will be changes in your friendships and associations, or possibly you may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. So, corresponding tarot card to this is the 3 of Cups. Key ideas, sources of help, alliances, groups, friends, the black sheep of the family, goals, hopes, wishes, and dreams. So that's underneath the deck. Now let's look. This is like underlying energy. Okay. The top of the deck is what we're really going to focus on here. Void of course, moon missing. The moon is a friend for the lonesome to talk to. Carl Sandburg. All is not as it seems. This void of course moon card can be daunting. It may not be a good or appropriate time to answer your question. As it is now, the results may not be what you want. And that's what I'm seeing with this 5 of Cups energy. But again, we'll clarify that in the extended reading. This card says to sit still and stay as you are. Take no action at the current time. Wait for the storm to pass over. It is time to be patient and allow matters to settle before beginning anew. Allow this matter to resolve on its own without your help, work, or interference. Let's see. I feel like you guys just had this not too long ago. So the corresponding tarot card for this is the 8 of Cups, and so that's walking away from something but walking towards something else. And key ideas behind it is silence, failed judgment, false readings, wasted effort, the wrong choice, missed opportunity, sleep, and recovery. So some of you could have wasted some effort, wasted time with maybe the wrong choice, the wrong person. Missed an opportunity for the right person, right situation, and it calls for sleep and recovery. So it's like that hunger card. What were you feeding into? Were you feeding into the wrong group of friends, the wrong people around you? And if so, how are you going to course correct that? Are you going to start feeding the good wolf within you, right? Because if you do, I feel like you'll come into fruition, something will come into fruition by the time of the harvest moon. But it's making sure that you choose the right friends, choose the right people around you. Because why? Loving is its own reward. Doing the right thing will help you acquire the right circumstance, the right energy in your life. And that's why Spirit is calling for strength in this situation, because that's what you're going to need in order to make it through to the other side in the ways that you want it to happen. So we'll dive down deeper into this in the extended bonus. Again, I have those links below. If you want to do a personal reading, I've got all of that information in the description below. If you'd like to drop a tip or a donation to help the channel grow, I've got those links down there as well. Much appreciated in advance. But as you know, it's Together We Grow. I do these free readings on YouTube every single week, so I look forward to sharing your energy with you again next week. If any of this resonates, drop a comment in the comments below. And I hope you have a great week, Cancer. I will see you on the flip side. Peace.